Hey friend, I made a video about Canada and why you should leave Canada. 5 top reasons why thousands of wealthy people, specifically wealthy immigrants, are leaving Canada. And I didn't want to leave you hanging. I wanted to tell you what countries and territories around the world you should consider as a Canadian, because I can criticize Canada all I want. I can make a lot of videos and a lot of reasons why I hate Canada. But where should you go as a Canadian? Where are Canadians welcome? Where are Canadians going? Where you can find communities of Canadians, great people, great weather, great food. The first country is Mexico. Mexico obviously has great weather, great food, great people, thousands of Canadians. If you want a higher level lifestyle, you can pick Cabo. If you want a little bit cheaper but still beautiful nature, amazing beaches, obviously you have Quintana Roo, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, Cancun, all this area, as well as other areas like Mazatlan, which are a lot cheaper. You got Mexico City, big city. So overall, you have this massive country that'll provide you with less taxes, more freedom during the whole jab. This was one of the freest countries to be for Canadians. Canadians that escaped to Mexico didn't have to go through all the craziness of their country. So obviously in Mexico, although you have to be careful, you have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to honestly be aware of your surroundings. In some places in Canada, it's getting even worse than in Mexico. In Mexico, to be completely honest, in some places, I feel safer than I felt in Toronto and in other parts of Canada. It's not that bad as long as you take precautions, as long as you stay in the safe areas, as long as you stay in the safe neighborhoods within the safe cities, you will be fine. Now, the second country after Mexico would be Panama. Panama is obviously a banking hub. It is a wealth hub for the whole region. A lot of Canadians, a lot of Americans have lived in Panama, and although there are some unsafe areas, you're pretty much safe living in Panama, specifically Panama City. Obviously, you got the Panama Canal, a lot of wealth going through Panama. It's a country that is connected to a lot of other countries around the world. If you want to fly to Canada at any point, Panama is the perfect place. If you want to fly to South America, you want to fly to Europe, you want to fly to Asia, Panama is one of the best places to do it, and you have very easy residency. If you want to buy property in Panama for $300,000 or more, you can get permanent residency in as little as 30 days. That means that in 30 days, just like in Mexico, very easy residency, very welcome to wealth, very welcome to foreigners. In Panama, you can actually get permanent residency with an investment of $300,000. In Mexico, also, you can get a permanent residency, even citizenship with an investment into real estate. Panama also welcomes your money. These Latin American countries, they want you to bring your money. They'll give you that residency. They'll give you that citizenship as long as you learn the language. Easy language to learn. You can be connected to other countries. You can have better food, better people, better prices if you're price sensitive. So definitely one other great option to consider. Now, another country that a lot of people don't consider because it's a small island, it's a little bit more boring, but it has a great relationship with Canada, and that is Barbados. Barbados has a pocket of Canadians just because they've had good relationships over the decades, and Barbados offers a 12-month welcome stamp. You can then extend that welcome stamp. There's been people that have been living 1 or 2 years in Barbados with this welcome stamp. A lot more relaxed lifestyle, a lot more laid back than something like a Panama, than Mexico. There's a lot to see and do nature-wise, a lot of beautiful beaches, jungle. You obviously got Bridgetown if you want a big city, different kind of people. In Barbados, obviously English. If you speak English, you're watching this video, so you do, you're gonna find Barbados a little bit easier to adapt, and other parts of the Caribbean just easier to adapt than Mexico or Panama. Although in Mexico and Panama, there's a lot of English speakers. It's pretty easy to learn Spanish, pretty easy to understand the local population. So Barbados is a great choice, and I wouldn't just think of Barbados as this laid-back island, because there's a lot of digital nomads, a lot of people building businesses, and YouTubers that are moved to Barbados to build their success online. Now, the next option, this channel is called the Wealthy Expat. So obviously, I'm going to give you the best destinations for the wealthy, and that is Turks and Caicos. There's a joke, and there's community in Canada of people that think that Turks and Caicos should be a province of Canada, one of the wealthiest provinces that there is. Turks and Caicos offers you residency with an investment. That investment can go all the way to $1 million into real estate. Turks and Caicos offers some of the most luxurious, most beautiful, most extravagant properties in the entire world. Incredible beaches, laid by lifestyle, but laid back with wealth. It's not laid back like other countries where you're just chilling on the beach and people don't care about making money. No, Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, all these high-end Caribbean countries and territories, they are high-end and they're laid back. So people there are making money, they have generational wealth, you can do amazing networking, and although it's small, you can meet some billionaires, you can meet people that are building insane companies that just enjoy the island lifestyle. It's obviously very, very close to the United States, to Canada, to other countries, so you can take an easy flight and then connect from there. Definitely a destination that attracts extremely wealthy entrepreneurs, individuals, investors, crypto investors, and it is extremely tax-friendly at 0 tax. You're going to be paying absolute 0, not like in Dubai that you have to be careful. No, here it's straight 0% tax on most of your income. And if you're a Canadian, you're looking for the best place to go around the world, book a free consultation with us, wealthyexpat.com. We're happy to help you, wealthyexpat.com. The next country, and I'm going to mention 2 countries in one because they're both next to each other, and that is Portugal and Spain. A lot of people don't know about this, but there are pockets of Canadians all over Portugal, all over Spain. They love the weather, they love the people, they love the fact that in a couple of years they can work towards an amazing second passport. There's also Canadians with ancestry. So if you get that citizenship from France, from Ireland, from any other EU country, then obviously you can move to Spain and to Portugal. There are easy flights from Toronto and other Canadian cities all the way to the major cities in Portugal and Spain. So obviously a very easy way to get there, just a couple of hours flight. You also have the obvious increase in quality of life. Healthcare is going to be better and it's going to be faster in some cases than in Canada. There's less homeless people, there's less crime, there's overall a much better way of living. There's better food, you're going to have a better time, a better retirement, a better life. Your children are going to enjoy it more in Spain and in Portugal. Portugal, I would say, a little bit more boring than Spain, but if you want high-class living with also a tax exemption, because you can get a tax exemption on many of these countries. If you're paying 50%, 55% tax in Canada and you want to lower that down, you can move to Spain, get a 5 to 6 year tax exemption, and then not paying any tax for those 5 to 6 years until you find somewhere else, or if you just decide to keep living in Spain. So obviously a great choice for Canadians and Americans. Amazing places that you should consider. Also in the major cities of both Portugal and Spain, specifically the south of Spain, English is widely spoken. And obviously in some parts of Spain, French is also widely spoken, so you won't have trouble adjusting to your lifestyle there. Now, for the French-speaking Canadians, a lot of people say that France is a great country to move to. I would say there are some improvements between Canada and France, but in general, you have the high taxes, you have the bad weather, you have the crazy immigration, so I wouldn't call France one of those top places. Now, if you want a lot more traditional lifestyle with low taxes, a little bit less development, more grit in your lifestyle, you want to be next to the European Union, but not in the EU. You have Serbia and Montenegro. In Belgrade, Serbia, I have met numerous Canadians, a lot of Canadians in Serbia. They want to explore a different way of life. They want to explore Eastern Europe, but outside of the EU. Obviously, much cheaper prices, obviously much cheaper real estate, and a different kind of people, a lot different people. They're not this fake nice that you see in Canada, like, oh, hello, how's your day going? How are you? How's you? Not this fake. They either like you or they don't. They're very straightforward. I like that straightforwardness in Eastern Europe. I like when they tell you, yeah, I'm happy or I'm sad. This is good or this is bad. If you like those type of straightforward people, specifically straightforward dating, then you will find this type of Eastern European country very attractive. Serbia and Montenegro both have better weather and better food than in Canada, so that is a plus. And the next one, I have to mention it, Dubai and the UAE. There is a joke that naturalized Canadians, immigrants that go to Canada, they get Canadian citizenship. The day after they're granted Canadian citizenship, they move to Dubai to lower their taxes, to have more financial freedom, to not have this government overreach that Canada is having. So if you want an English-speaking place with a lot less tax, with better banking. They're not going to close your bank account down for going to a protest, where there are pockets of Canadians and Americans and high achievers and high net worth entrepreneurs, and overall, everything will be faster, more efficient than in Canada. Then Dubai is definitely the place. And the last one, a big hub for a lot of Canadians, and that is Thailand. Easy immigration, beautiful beaches, amazing weather, amazing for dating. Overall, a much cheaper, much more relaxed lifestyle. A lot of Canadians that are done with Canada, they want to go as far as humanly possible, they go to Thailand. You can get a Thai elite visa. It's fast, it's efficient, 5 to 20 years. You can pass it down to your children, pass it down to other members of your family. And overall, one of the most interesting places in the world to explore. A lot of places to explore, a lot of islands, a lot of beautiful nature, a lot of national parks, big cities. You have the perfect combination of anything you could wish for in Thailand. If you want to see even more countries, I made another list on the top 10 countries that the wealthiest people, including Canadians in the the world are choosing. Check it out right here, the top 10 countries that my wealthiest clients and the wealthiest people in the world are choosing. Check it out right now.